Hello, students. Good morning. Today we will discuss chapter 1 of Civics, class 7th. In the previous video, we discussed what is equality with the help of example Kanta. In the next few pages, there are other kinds of equality. That is a subheading, other kinds of equality. With the help of two incidents, I will clear you कि what the makes the chapter wants to say. In the first page, we discussed the Kanta example. Kanta is a poor lady and she was very happy to see that her neighbor or her employer was standing in the same line where she are going to the vote. But her condition was so miserable because she live in the slum area. Her daughter is sick and she had to go for the doctor. She does not have a money, so her condition is so miserable. Now this is a one kind of inequality in our society. In a different kinds of inequalities are also exist in our society, and with the help of the example I will tell you. The first example is Om Prakash Valmiki. Valmiki is a famous Dalit writer. Later on, Valmiki is a famous Dalit writer. His autobiography called Juthan, he told the story. Om Prakash Valmiki is a person who is a Dalit writer. His autobiography called Juthan, and he told his own story. Let me start. He was sitting near the door far away from others. He was beaten without any reason. At the childhood age, Valmiki was sitting near the door far away from other students in a class. There's a one class, all the students were sitting in a seat, but Valmiki was sitting near the door and he was beaten without any reason. और उसको मारा जाता था without any reason. The headmaster asked Om Prakash to sweep the school and playground. The headmaster is asking about Om Prakash to sweep the whole school and playground. He could unable to sweep large playground and his face was covered by dust. He was small, so he was unable to sweep the large playground and his face was covered by dust. The other children was studying and he was sweeping. Rest of the children was doing what? Studying. But Om Prakash Valmiki was sweeping. He was not allowed to drink water. Even he was not allowed to go and drink water. This came to an end, and this is a continuation of their journey until and unless his father passed from the school. One day his father passed from the school and saw him to sweep the playground. और उसके फादर ने देखा कि वो स्वीप कर रहा है, झाड़ू लगा रहा है प्लेग्राउंड में. His father confronted the teacher. His father will discuss and very angry towards the teacher and headmaster and said, I am leaving now, but remember he will study right here in the school. मैं अभी जा रहा हूँ लेकिन he will study right here in the school in the later on. So this is one of the story of the Om Prakash Valmiki which faced the discrimination in the class. And how it was a discrimination? It was a discrimination of the caste system. So conclusion was there, one of the major inequality in our society is the caste system. Dalit child is discriminated in the society. He was not going to drink water, he was not studying, he was doing sweeping, and we discriminated that child from the other students. So this is one of the inequality exists in our society. In the same manner, there is another incident of Mr. and Mrs. Ansari. This couple were looking to rent an apartment in a city. There's a one city where this couple was looking for what? Apartment for rent. They went to property dealer to find the place. They have the money. There's no problem of money, but they didn't get the apartment, so they go to the property dealer. They visited first apartment. They visit where? First apartment. The landlady found out their names. The landlady is asking about their names. Landlady ने इनके नाम पूछे. She made excuse that she could not rent a house to someone who is a non-vegetarian, and she refused to give house on rent to those couple. So she made an excuse that I didn't give the house to those person who is a non-vegetarian. Mr. Ansari and property dealers surprised to hear because they could smell fish cooked in the neighbor house. But Mr. Ansari and property dealer both were surprised. Why they were surprised? Because they could smell fish. वो fish smell कर रहे थे in the neighbor house. The same excuse were repeated in second and third apartment. Same excuse were repeated in second and third apartment also. Finally, dealer told them that you change your names. Dealer ने उनसे कहा कि आप अपना नेम चेंज कर लो as Mr. and Mrs. Kumar. क्या रख लो? What's the name? Mr. and Mrs. Kumar. So, Ansari will deny to do this. Ansari ने मना कर दिया कि they will not change their names. In the end, he got the apartment after 1 month. After 1 month, he was searching for the apartment, but they are not will get the apartment. After 1 month, after so many efforts, so many struggles, so many trouble, they get the apartment. So this case study is talking about the name of the Dalit. It means ancient time nobody will give house on rent to lower caste people. ये बहुत टाइम से है कि लोअर कास्ट पीपल जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ देयर नेम, जस्ट बिकॉज दे बिलोंग्स टू द कास्ट अंसारी, nobody will give the house on rent or apartment on rent. So this is a discrimination faced and it also exists in a society and we have to eradicate it. I hope this two incident will bring you about the other inequalities exist in our society. Now later on we will discuss next few subheadings.